All right, welcome to another video for Cameron Caravans. As you asked me, someone made the comment on one of my show videos, can you do the comparison for the gap, southern end and on-track? I thought we'd start with the on-track. We have standardised our bumpers that all CRVs now will come with the 4-bar bumper bar like this, jerry can holders, the new spare wheel mount that's lower, and then that means our bumper bars are now ready for wood box options, which is proving very popular. The 6 metre down has 120mm chassis, 5-inch chassis, still got obviously, what's that, another 4-inch support on top of that, going through to a 6-inch A-frame. Trailer mate jack, twin gas bottles, the box on the front. You might notice as well, the on-tracks don't get the front window that you know I love, but to make the price point difference, we've got to have these sort of points of difference. So that's probably the biggest obvious one. The other one might be the roof height, the lower profile. It is 1930, and you're going to see me standing inside. Also, the on-track does not get the entertainment box. As we come inside, everyone that knows our videos know, yes, I am 2 metres and 3 tall, which is why I can stand up in a gap. And this is 1930s. Compressor fridge is standard. The pantry is a different design in the southern end and gap range. You'll see that later on. In the kitchen, 4-burner grill with a pot drawer is standard. Obviously options to go to ovens, options to go inductions, drain and sink. So this is pretty much just the standard on-track. DRS is obviously in all our off-roads, a plated microwave, 24-inch TV. Obviously the big windows, you're going to see the new dual windows in the gap. The big one is the power system. So to keep that price point difference, we have sort of kept it a more simplified power system. It is an off-road van, but it's not an off-grid van. So they're the two key words in the industry. Yes, we can turn this into an off-grid van, but then obviously the price goes up. So it's all about personal choice. Because we've got 3 panels on the roof, we've got still the MPPT 100. If we go more panels, we definitely need to add another MPPT. And then it's set as a 30 amp charger off the 240. So as you can see, a more simplified version compared to when I lift up the bed on the southern end in the sec. I'll go through that as a point of difference. I'm a fan of the window being right here and the view and the airflow, but I've had people order the gap with no front window. So definitely personal choice there. The less switches here because we don't have the all-round lights. That was probably another one I just thought of, running all around the van. Now, when we talk structural integrity, all of them are built with a 50mm floor, fully insulated, nice and solid, nice and clean look, no rising heat or cold. The 33mm thick walls, again sandwich panel with the moulded roof. We've moved up to the southern end. You can see the 4-bar bumper bar jerry cans ready for the wood box. The big point of difference is from the chassis up, it is identical to the gap this side of me. It's got the same body height, the same framing, the same structural integrity. The difference is 16-inch wheels, 15-inch wheels in the semi-off-road, trailing arm coil spring, leaf spring solid axle. The front end is the same with a 6-inch drawbar. This is sitting on, I'm going to double check myself, yes, the 6-inch main bearer, same as the gap where we had a 5-inch 120mm bearer. Because it is last year's model, it hasn't got all our new specs, but it won't have the bin that we've now introduced, but it does have the drawers. The big thing, obviously, the kitchen is on the right-hand side, not the left. Where's my little touch lights? There we go. Look at that, just magic. Swipe your hand over them, get a bit more light. So having the kitchen this side, we can put the entertainment unit. You are then at the sink, you are chatting to people straight outside the door. It is my plateless microwave. So again, with that extra height, we've got extra depth to the cupboards. 4-burner grill and oven, standard. Sink with drainer or sink with no drainer, options. 32-inch TV standard. Under the bed, the on-track does not get the shoe drawer, but then quickly release my catches. Okay, I have a sticky catch. You can see how I don't rehearse and practice these things. There we go. All mistakes are included in the video. So yeah, having this as a shoe drawer, you don't have to lift the bed up. You can pull it out, lots of room. Obviously I've got a footrest in there at the moment. We've just added the bin. So straight away I can see the same 50 amp charger off the car. You can see it's got the MPPT 150 amp charger from the solar. It only has 3 panels, 3 200 watt panels standard, but it's so much easier now to double that capacity if you want to, like we're going to show you on the Gap, because it is preempted for the extra solar input, as well as a 120 amp charger as opposed to the 30, and a 3000 milliamp, volt amps VA, which is 2660 amps watts. It's a off-grid van, so it's a semi-off-road model with the same structural integrity as the Gap. It has got, the same as the Gap too, an extra solar regulator. It has the fan in the roof that the on-track doesn't have, but our semi-off-roader then doesn't come with the DRS as standard. Obviously more switches because it has lights all the way around the van, where the on-tracks only get the lights on the door side. DA35 isn't standard because it's the semi-off-road, but definitely can be done. And then trailer mate jack is there as well. So boxes are the same, drawer sizes are the same, and 600 watts of solar, 300 amps of lithium. Same as the on-track, but obviously so much more easier to add more solar because we don't need to change anything under the bed. So this is a semi-off-road off-grid van. This is a full off-road off-grid van. That is an off-road van, but not off-grid van as standard. But again, these are all your options. So as we start at the back like we did on the on-track, it has got the wing on the roof. So now we're talking about a 6 metre van, our most popular seller by the way, hence why we use this as the example. 19'8" in the old language. On that roof with the new wing and the new spoiler on the front, we can now fit 1200 watts of solar and 600 amps of lithium. This van's a little different in that it has got a few options, and I will talk about them. It is the airbag model, so of course that's going to make the weights a little more too, and I will sit down and do some weights with you. But all of a sudden we've got the entertainment box, the kitchen on this side. We have the amber red option. They dim, they go bright. Simple as that. The picnic table with the light, the dual windows. So on the Gap, the dual windows now become standard, but again, the option can be carried across. So personal choice. It means 2 things. For privacy, I could put this blind up. At my 203 centimetre height, I cannot see in that top window. The Gap with its front window, hidden behind the protector shade, can then open up as well. This van is gasless, which is another option. It's got a diesel tank there, but no gas bottles. So yeah, go inside the Gap. This one does have the bin, and instead of the pantry, has a more usable drawer. Bathroom, I'll let you shoot in there, Keith. Don't forget to smile, because as you turn the corner, it's got the new mirror on the shower door. Very strategic there, Keith. If we rotate now so everyone can see and say hello to everyone. There we go. The new full-length mirror. The TRA fan's obviously standard, the dust reduction, being the gasless model. It does have the shoe drawer again. It has the extra solar charges, the off-grid system that I had mentioned in the Southern End model. So it's an off-grid, full off-road unit with the plateless microwaves, the extra cupboards, the 2030 millimetre roof height, the windows. I could have put more lights on again. They're just so simple to swipe them in the right spot, and you've got your lights, you've got your pockets, you've got your chargers here, as you can see, handy for the remotes, the surface chargers, the new socks and undies drawer for 2026. Numbers. Grab a seat, Keith. I might be waffling for a while on this one. We'll start with the on-track. 2 95 litre water tanks instead of 3 with a grey. So obviously there's weight saving. 1 300 amp hour lithium as opposed to 2. So there's 30 kilograms in a 300 amp lithium. So obviously the weight saving there. So if I put that one to the side, the first van we're in tared at under 2.5 tonne. So for a 20 foot full off-roader, under 2.5 tonne, it is exceptionally good starting point, but we know most people that buy an on-track do feature it up. So you might hit about 2.6. The southern end we just come out of, it tears at 2.6. It's got the bigger board. Obviously it's got more things in it. It's got the entertainment box. So you can just see that extra weight. Bore weights on the 6 metres are exceptionally good. We start off, look, what am I averaging there? Around the 150 kilo mark. That starts off a little low, but I know by the time you get it home, you're going to put stuff into that front boot, that locker, and all of that. So bore weights are excellent. Now, this van we're in, because it is the gasless, it is the airbag model, it is tearing at 2.881. Realistically, with going back to a standard gap, it's probably 2.8. So it's a couple of 100 kilos up. Obviously, it's got 12 solar panels, the wings, the extra battery, just all the off-road, so Stone Guard, DO35 coupling, DRS. So all those things just make it a bit heavier. So to give you a bit of a ballpark, that's where your numbers are going to be. If you're weight restricted, the on-track's a good spot to start. If you've got that carrying capacity, the gap definitely is a really good choice. So hopefully that gives you ATMs. Obviously we're at 3.2 to 3.5. So we always chat to the customer, ask what car you have and all of that. 3 water tanks, 600, yeah. Anyway, I think I've bamboozled myself enough with the numbers, let alone you guys. So in a nutshell, hopefully gives you a bit of a point of difference between on-track, southern end and gap. If you need to know more, make sure you reach out. Otherwise, let me know in the comments what you need to know more of. Till next time, cheers, stay safe and enjoy yourselves.